Mm-hmm. 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 Like this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hi, kindness starts here. This your girl Quill, the one that keeps it real, with that trill to give you a thrill. That is beauty filled with looks that can kill. Hey, welcome back to God's Kingdom of Tarot Show. You better act like you know. Mother, Father, God, are you here? Mommy Man, Mommy, Mommy Cleo. Hi, Boo, you here? You up in here, Mother Mary or Mother Nightmare? Okay, so she really got to step up in here. Okay, she could be a Mother Mary or a Mother Nightmare. Which one do you want? Okay, y'all know about Mary if y'all been rocking with me, okay? She like, it ain't none of y'all business. I might as well be Virgin Mary, okay? She got her hands folded up like, what you want to do? Want to be a baller? Shot caller. Hey, Gandhi's not here, so he sends his wishes, okay? My son took them right before I started recording. Um, not right before, but before I started recording, and I didn't notice it until I tried to start recording. But if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and trusting me to be your reader. I hope that you consider and decide to subscribe, join this family, this kingdom of God. We're building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. We finally hit that 100. We at 113. Okay, we teeter-tottering between 112 and 113. I see you looking at me. I can tell in your eyes that you're feeling me. And I really want you to get close to me. So I want you to dance with me. Dance with me, now chop tops in the parking lot, and I wanna take you back to my spot. Everything right on top, you dance with me. I can see you over there, just chilling with your girlfriends. Can't believe you by yourself. You should be here with me, drinking with me, to drink with me. Freaking with me, I see you looking at me. I can tell at your eyes that you're feeling me. Hey, that is 112. Dance with me, okay? When I said 112 to 13. I've been teetering, tottering on, okay? Because they let me go. And then they like, no, I can't do it. Okay, I come back, okay? You two start telling on their ass, okay? I only see a few of them. Sorry, you two. I don't mean to curse at you, but yeah, I only be seeing a few of them who it be the real person or whatever the person is subscribing. But yeah, if y'all want to subscribe, join this tribe, this kingdom of God, we're building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. Please subscribe. We just hit 100, and I've been striving for that through spiritual warfare for almost 3 years. So I'm glad I didn't get to 3 years without 100. I mean, without 100, it makes me feel good. My 100 feels like 100K, because that's how hard I worked on all of this. I may not have been consistent as the others, but I feel like I've been consistent enough considering my circumstances. So I am thankful. I'm thankful for you, and I hope that you continue to come back and visit me and be a part of this kingdom of God we're building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. And please like the video, you guys. Don't just come up in here and watch me like a creep, because most of my subscribers, most of that 100, there's tarot readers. So they be coming to my shit like lectures and taking notes and taking it back to their channel. And because I barely got 100 subscribers or whatever, they like, nobody's hearing her shit, okay? But what happens is, a lot of motherfuckers, that's why I treat this as 100,000 subscribers, because a lot of motherfuckers, they watch me in groups. Spirit even showed me, like, it was like a basketball stadium fucking watching me, like, on the fucking big screen. What? What? Okay, y'all love tarot that much? Okay, nah, y'all just love me that much. Okay, I'm being played in arenas and shit. Okay, so that's why I think that 100 is really 100,000. But I thank you all who are that genuine 100, because God does not want everybody in their kingdom. So everybody can't make it in. So the people who actually make it in and who really feel the value of the kingdom belong here. So That is that. But I also look at those subscriber as, like my grade, like to show what my manifestation is, because as soon as I start asking for it, they people start subscribing a little bit more and faster, because I stayed at 2 for a long time. I stayed at 25 for a long time, and then I was in the 60s for a long time in 2023, and then I'm finally at 100. So I'm so thankful for you guys. But if you are new here, decide to subscribe, add more to that 113 or 112, 113. They keep tittering, tottering around. Yeah, they hating on somebody with 100 subscribers. I got people who have 100 subscribers, 100K, 500K, yeah, almost 800K, yeah, 800, almost a million subscribers. They hate on me, and they've been shadow banning me, reporting my channel. So it's been hard for me to grow it, but I'm so thankful just for this. And thank you, shout out to you too for like making me feel just as happy, like celebrating that 100. Like I'm like, oh, I didn't think 100 was nothing to them. Okay, thank you. Okay, pump my head up a little bit, YouTube. I appreciate you. But thank y'all so much for liking, sitting this chilling with your girl Quill. I was already singing 112 Dance With Me, so that could be from a song from Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine wants Divine Feminine to dance with him. Okay, but as y'all see in the title, okay, we got a few things. So Divine Feminine, your message from God, I feel like it's twofold. It's two different groups of people, okay? It's two different groups of people. So for one group of people, guys like get out soon or stay forever. As in, like don't hold yourself back. Don't hold yourself back for other opportunities. Not to say like it's a threat. It's less threatening on that side. And then the other side is like get out soon or stay forever, because I'm getting like it's a threat to get out. Like God wants you to get out of somewhere, especially if it comes to housing or land or something like that. God wants you to get out. You're not welcome there anymore, and if you don't get out voluntarily, they're gonna force you out. Okay, or you're gonna be able to stay there, and that's all you're gonna get ever. Okay, that's all you're gonna get forever. You're gonna stay there forever. You're gonna be one of the motherfuckers who's gonna be like, yeah, I've been here for over 40, 30, 35, 40 years, okay? Not no just 30. You're going to be there for 35, 45 years, okay? And it ain't going to even be something like a mortgaged house or nothing. It's going to be a fucking apartment, okay? In a raggedy ass neighborhood. Pissy ass fucking couches and beds and shit. It's going to have fucking infested ass roaches and shit, okay? Your house going to be infested with that. Because that's what they fucking doing in the collective anyway. So God gonna fucking pay your ass back. They doing this fucking stupid ass spell where they actually like getting a couple roaches, these nasty ass motherfuckers. Good morning, y'all. Thank y'all so much for commenting and liking. I really appreciate y'all. And may God bless you just for that. And if you haven't subscribed already, please join our tribe, our kingdom of God. We are building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. Oh, I didn't finish welcoming you guys. What up, OGGGs? Okay, gods and goddesses. You don't get that welcome if you're not subscribed. You ain't a part of our tribe, okay? You just be coming over here and watching to be a creep, okay? And we ain't got time for that. You ain't a GG, a god and goddess, okay? GG, what up, GG, mother GG, whatever, okay? So somebody could be an Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, okay? She like, I come in, and then Virgin Mary, she really represents Virgo, okay? She really represents Virgo. She like, yeah, see, I told y'all, I might as well be, okay? I might as well be. I am the virgin, okay? I am the virgin. The virgin is me. Hey, yeah, now. That's my family. Yeah. Virgo gang, shout out to you, okay? I feel like there's heavy cuspers for Virgo too. What up, Michael Jackson? Okay. My life will never be the same. Girl, you came and changed the way I walk, the way I talk. I cannot explain the things I feel for you. Girl, you know it's true. Stay with me, fulfill my dreams. I'll be all you need. Feel so right. I search for that perfect love all my life, all my life. Ooh, feels like I finally found the perfect love this time. You come on, girl, you rock my world, you know you did. Everything I wanna give, never stop to think I'll find the one like you to call mine. You rock my world, you know you did. Everything I wanna give, never stop to think I'll find the one like you to call mine. And girl, I know that this is love. I felt your presence all in the air. And girl, I'll never get enough. That's why I always have to have you here. Woo! You rock my world, you rock my world. You rock my world. You rock my world now. Rock my world, you rock my world. When you talk to me, the way you love me, the way you give it to me. You rock my world, you rock my world. Yes, go on, Michael Jackson. And that's funny because that part, that specific last part of the song I just sung, I was looking for that part in another reading. I don't know if it was 2 readings ago, but again, y'all been enjoying these coming back to back like that. Okay, sorry for the crazy backgrounds and shit. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll be having to do what I gotta do. If the divine say go jump on there, boo, I'll be like, all right, where? What we gotta do? What we gotta do? What it do, boo? What it do? I'm telling you, I'm coming out like Mother Mary. Okay? So Mother Mary could also be in that like cringy energy, duck if you buck energy, okay? Because I look at her hands like that, like she really serving up her hands, okay? Guys and goddesses in the heavenly realm, come on up in here. I know you up in here. You already partying. Michael Jackson came out, was like, oh, you ain't gonna introduce us? I would come out. I would come out. What else you want? Okay, here I am. This is it. Here I stand. I'm the light of the world. I feel grand. This is love that I feel. And I know that for sure it is real. And it's in it, it's going all around. And you see, you said the song somewhere before. Ooh, and it's going all around. And it's all I'm trying. Oh, I never heard a single word about you. Falling in love was in my plan. I never thought that I would be a lover. Come on, please, dear, understand. This is it. Here I am. I'm the light of the world. I've been grand. Very soon we will see that the time and in love it is me. And it's always going. God, okay, Michael, goodness. Okay, can you let somebody else go? Let somebody else. Goodness, over here already making me break a sweat up in this bitch. Okay. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Michael loves me. I love you, Michael. I love you, Michael. I love you. I love you, Michael. I love you. Love you. It's sweet because you're beautiful. And every day of my life is filled with love in you. I love you. It's made my world come shining through. And every time that we, ooh, I'm more in love with you. La 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 la. 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 Do 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 do. Maya, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Somebody make it here. Hey, what up? What up? Hi. What up, y'all? What up? Thank y'all so very much for tuning in and giving me your time today. I appreciate that. And a likes on the video. I really do. And thank y'all so much for blessing me. And may God bless you too, just for that, okay? So, yeah, they got me singing and introducing and stuff like that. Speaking of Mother, see, so Mother Isis is really around you. Because this is Mother Isis right here. And when I got her, I didn't know, like, a lot about reincarnation and how I do now. Like, I looked at Isis as, like, because she was the goddess of 10,000 names, like, I thought, like, those were her different personas, but now how I understand it is, like, I know that these were different incarnations of her. And some of them did live at the same time she lived. So that's why during certain incarnations, there were a lot of people who looked like her, if I'm, like, looking at it correctly. But if you really look at this one, she's actually similar to my Ma'at, the one I call Mahathor, which is a mixture of Ma'at and Hathor, and they're both similar deities. But they stand for different things. They rule different things, but they're kind of the same person. So something is significant about that. I'm even getting for the journey for both divine feminine, divine masculine. Someone could remind you of someone, and it's like the same person, but it's packaged differently, but it's like the same person, and it could easily mistake you. I mean, you could be easily mistaken by how similar this person is to someone in your past who didn't turn out to be so well, but this person is not that. This person is not that, and the divine did was trying, at least from what I'm understanding and what I'm hearing, like, was trying to do you a favor, like, to kind of hold on to the things that you like not have you get rid of the things that you like. And I keep bringing that up, and I'm actually in a process of moving and stuff. That's why you've seen, like, different backgrounds, different places I've had to record, and and I wasn't going to mention anything about this. I wasn't even going to say anything about this, but I think Spirit really wants it because they were really pissed about this incident. But I wanted to close up that thought as well. So what up, thoughts? Father got thoughts here. I'm a thought away and I don't play. Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate it. But I really appreciate you, Keither. I thank you for giving me my flowers. And I always forget to point out these because that's what the divine did when they told me to put this here on the display. They said, we're giving you your flowers. If no one else is, we're giving you your flowers. And then I turn around and hit the 100 subscribers and, and stuff like that. It's like, we're giving you your flowers. Nobody else notices you. No, they notice you, but they want to hate on you. But we notice you and we want to love on you, okay? You deserve to be celebrated. You deserve to be acknowledged, okay? So thank y'all so much. And thank you, Keither, again, for those kind words and even helping me out. What is it called? Endorsing me. That felt like an endorsement. I really appreciate you. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, so yeah, I wasn't gonna say this incident, but yeah, I'm moving around right now and I'm in the process of like doing a lot of stuff. So um it was this crazy incident that happened, and basically it all stemmed from a child trying to create discourse between adults. And in a nutshell, because I really didn't want to share it, and I don't care to share it, but Spirit wants, I guess, well, no, I know Spirit wants to make a point, especially since I know pretty much all of these motherfuckers involved watch me, or one of these motherfuckers watch me for all of these motherfuckers. So either way it go, they gonna hear me fucking say it, and they needed me to hear me fucking say it, because they've been trying to silence me. They've been trying to silence me because they think I'm some fucking punk ass bitch, but I'm not. Okay, I'm not. I'm not a punk ass bitch at all. If you ever try me, you gonna see how much of a punk ass bitch I'm ever gonna be. Okay. Every time I've been in trouble, I get in the most trouble if somebody did something to me first, okay? But guess what? God is always there. God always saw it. God always sees whatever they need to see, okay? And they would if they have to recalibrate the whole fucking plan, so be it, okay? They that dope, okay? They that dope, they gonna be able to do anything that they need to do. But so the child was in my responsibility, and I told the child to do something with the dog. And and I only told this child to do something with the dog because she is the only one that this dog listens to. And it looks like she's the only one that everybody looks to clean up after the dog and do all this stuff to the dog. Okay? So I was just trying, because she's only like 9 years old or whatever. And I know that when I'm not there, she's responsible for taking care of her siblings. She's responsible for being at home by herself with her siblings all day. Okay? And I am trying to be on her side and help her become more independent, and also help her become just more disciplined in walking this dog, especially since after her mother already mentioned she wanted to get rid of the dog. And so if she really likes the dog and that's her friend or whatever, and the dog really is attached to her, I'm like, okay, what can I do to help? And that was my way of helping. She gets mad because I tell her to go walk the dog, because I say you got to be on it, because that dog is really smart. It's a German Shepherd. Those are really smart dogs, okay? They're family friends. Family is I call them a family and friendly breed, okay? So that's important for somebody else. I believe we are here, our G's and G family, our God's Kingdom of Tarot. Here is a friendly and family breed, but either way go, I was trying to tell her, because they would walk it sometime, and sometimes they wouldn't walk it, and then pee would be everywhere, and then the kids are stepping in the pee and shit with no clothes, no clothes, no freaking shoes on, no socks on, or nothing. Then when the dog do pee on the floor, like, nobody gets it up but her. So I was just like, you know what, I'll help you. So go take out the so soon as you let her out the cage, go take her out, so she'll know just to go outside, And soon as I tell her to take out the dog, she she didn't want to take it out as soon as I said it. So, by the time she took out the dog had already peed on the floor right after it got out the cage. So if she would have listened to me the first time, the dog would have never peed. The dog would have just went outside. And then so I disregarded that or whatever. And I was like, yeah, so still go take her, so she just know that that's what she can expect. I've never had dogs. So I'm using my common sense, and I'm using my experience with potty training, not just my own son, but, like kids when I was babysitting growing up. This is not my first rodeo. Just because I have one child, it doesn't mean it's my first rodeo, okay? And I don't care if you got more fucking children than me. Doesn't mean that you're a better mother than me. Don't mean you could do it better than me, or don't mean you could do it like me, okay? Know that. Remember that. But anyway, I digress. So I tell her, just still go outside, and I'm even saying it. I'm saying it like this. I'm not saying it so I can look right, and she goes and calls her mom. And then her mom calls my brother, who is, that's how we were all connected. So that's his baby mama. And then so he calls and say, you told Naya, you told such and such, whatever. I don't care now, because what y'all try to do, God already showed me. And that's why I was hesitant to even go over there, be around y'all. Y'all like the same how y'all demons was telling y'all didn't want me around because I was gonna expose a little bit more than you wanted me to expose. Same thing was my intuition was telling me once I even saw you in dreams months ago. Okay, months. Okay, months. I've already had this type of intel on you months ago. Know that. So I explain what happened because my thing is like I don't get offensive. I don't get offended if when or defensive when someone approaches me about what I said to a child because I'm not gonna say anything to your child unless I can say it in your face and in your to your child in your presence. That's how much I respect kids. Like I don't even owe nobody no respect like that. Okay, I don't know nobody, the kid or the fucking parent. Okay. Anyway, and so after that, she comes home, start being fucking kind of mean to me, but my spirit already senses it. And I'm just trying, like to take care of my business so that I can get out of their hair in any way completely. Like I'm not gonna force nobody to accept my help. I'm not gonna like if I know my good intentions, I'm not gonna force anything on you. Okay. But when I spoke to the dad, I mean, well, that's not her dad, but my brother. They and I even explained to her like, oh, you must have misinterpreted what I said. Like but I didn't say it like that. But like I said, like, and I'm saying this to a kid. I don't owe a kid this much respect and explanation. I don't. Okay. Because I really don't care, but I felt like it was a learning opportunity for her to know this is how you start discord amongst adults. And that's what I said. So her mom has attitude at me, and I don't give a fuck, okay? Because even when I first met her mom, all I've done for her was help her. So I've never had a reason to have a problem with her. Or I probably had a reason to have a problem with her because also all I did was help you. Okay? Then so she tries, um, so okay, so all that happened with the dog, right? So on this day. And then so the next day, this dog, the same dog, okay? The mom's off of work. So she gets up in the morning and go to the store and she takes the girl with her who is more responsible for the dog and normally the kids when she's not home. Okay, when she's at work all day all week or not. Let's really get real. You want to fucking say things, you want to fucking say anything about me, but I saw that demon walk right up in you, like I said, months ago. Months. Okay, and I still try to respect you. Anyway, so the next day comes, they go to the store. Dog didn't even get out the cage. Okay, dog didn't get out the cage, left to the store or whatever. Like I said, it ain't my business, right? So they finally take the dog out the cage. I don't know who took the dog out the cage. I forgot. I don't even give a fuck because that ain't relevant. So the dog comes outside with me. I didn't tell the dog to come outside with me. Dog comes outside with me. And then out of nowhere, the dog just goes on its own with no leash or anything. Goes, patrol the area. Does the number two. Yeah, because the dog got out the cage and ended up doing the number one in the living room right before it came outside. And then it does the number two outside by itself. Did what it got to do. And then came back to the house. And I didn't tell it to do that. I didn't tell it to walk. I didn't tell nobody to walk. I didn't do nothing like that. But you think that dog would have done that if I never even, pressed the issue? So, yeah, so I'm just saying, I guess I was just saying all this to say obedience is very important. And don't ever shit on anybody who's trying to respect you, especially if you're a kid who doesn't deserve that type of respect. I'm not saying that a kid doesn't deserve respect at all, but the type of respect I gave that kid did not deserve it. Okay? So I mean, there's so much more in that story. I'm not to add, but I guess I need to get that chunk. But and then so all that happened. I tell her, I reported to her. I was like, "Oh, the dog did really good," and not say tell her what happened. She ignores me then. So the whole day she's saying things in the air, saying things, sends my brother to ask me when I'm gonna leave and stuff like that. And then I explain to my brother, like, oh, what I'm going through, and and how people have been jerking me around, and I've been prepared and others haven't been prepared, like I'm just rolling with it, and I didn't mean to stay this long. I did not want to stay this long. And he understood, and then he went to tell her, and then she comes out and says, "Oh, I wasn't asking. You can stay here as long as you want. I wasn't asking for that. I was just wondering, like how much time did you need, or whatever." And so I took it as that, but I knew it was a fake thing. She even touched me like friendly on my shoulder. I thought it was friendly. I thought, shit, okay. Otherwise, I wouldn't let your ass touch me, okay. But I didn't think because I was like, that still don't sit right with me. So I started making my plans already to do other things elsewhere, just in case shit pop off. Okay, I'm a good networker. Okay, know that. So, um, they fight. They were fighting over a toy, and like she approached, like she says things to me as if like she's trying to make it known that she's still annoyed with me. And I was like, oh, see, good. Thank you for that confirmation. But I explained my son's view, and then she explained her son's view. Then I left it at that. Then I was like, and then she kept doing things, and then I was like, you know what? Because what I didn't mention earlier, I did a reading on her with her permission, in person, and all this type of stuff, and she ends up telling me certain secrets about her relations with my brother and outside of my brother. And this person has been a person who would call me when she had problems with my brother, dealing with other females, okay? So I'm not all up in nobody's business. Motherfuckers put me in a business, first of all, okay? Because, yeah, I know your ass is here, okay? I ain't in nobody business. I didn't want to be in nobody business. But guess what? I always put family before everything until they show me otherwise, okay? I guess I got blind loyalty to family, okay? But I do feel like I deserve to give my brother loyalty. And it didn't make it any better because I was trying to figure it out. Actually, when I was making my plans, when I was sensing her energy already, I even told my brother, because I forget this part. Like I told him, but I told him, I was like, I need to do a reading on you, and and that's when she was at the grocery store. So I was trying to figure out before she got too much into, like sending this badass energy to me, this demonic force in her sending badass energy to me. I was already trying to figure out a way to let my brother know what she had told me or shared with me. And I'm so fucking confident in what my shit would say that I was that's how I was gonna show you in a reading. I wouldn't even have to tell you shit. But I bet you I knew it was gonna come out in the cards because spirit had been nudging at me and I was just like, what, I don't like to be in people's business. I don't like to start animosity towards people. Like I don't like to start discord amongst adults. But I think it's worse when it's children starting discord amongst adults because like a lot of our loyalty lies with our children. So like we would kind of not treat the adult as well, So when it comes to our children, especially if we feel like our children was hurt, I understand that. I really do. I really do. I'm not mad at nobody for taking up for their children, but take up for your children for the shit that they really need to be taken up for. Okay, don't waste fucking passionate energy, fierce ass energy on shit that wasn't meant for harm. malicious intent, that's when you fucking save that shit for it. That's when you save that shit. Don't save that shit for somebody who's really genuinely wanting the best for your fucking child. Because God is a motherfucker. I'm telling you, ooh, God would just really make you regret a lot of shit doing stuff like that, because you're messing with people's virtues. Virtues are things people don't have to have. Like, they don't have to have them, or at least they don't have to display them to you. Like I kept saying, I didn't really have to give that much respect to the situation, whatever it was, to the child, to the parent. I didn't have to do that because I knew my intentions. But I felt like it was a learning moment for all them motherfuckers, because they all got me fucked up. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, she gets mad because I go in there and she's, I guess she's doing a little bit more than I normally see her do. So I was just like, since I can't give you this reading, I need to tell you something, and I can't be under your roof, or feel like like we got each other back, and if you find out in a different way and I know about it, I like that type of shit sit on me. Like I don't like to know about stuff. Like, I'm not that fucking stupid ass family member or family members who would condone like the fucking outside party cheating on your family member. Like, it'd be like knowing this girlfriend or boyfriend is talking to somebody outside of your family member. You condoning that shit. You keeping that shit under wraps. But I was more so battling with, like, knowing and having him find out that I knew about it, because I respect him enough, like, I'm loyal to him enough to know, like, I don't really like to know bad things about you, especially if I haven't, discussed a similar thing to you for you to come to me about. Like, because there's been times, like I said, she's come to me in the past about, problems between them, so I was already in their energy for that, but I never pried, like, I never like called and checked in, like, oh, what's going on? Like, I'm not doing that. Like, if I do check in, it's because I've seen something about, like, a recent event. I would be like, oh, okay, this is this, are y'all happy, or like something like that. But I'm not a person who would, I don't know how to explain it, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. But yeah, so I'm not that type of person. I was just more battling with, like, knowing that, like, how hurtful it could be to know that somebody you thought had your back knew something bad going on behind your back, so anyway, yeah, so I put a bug in his ear, long story short. And, like, and he had two choices. He could say, he could ignore what, actually he had three choices. He could ignore what I said, it may not have merit, right? Whatever. Or you could ask questions based on what I said without putting me in it, or you could say that I said it. But just know me. Anything I say to anyone, I can repeat it if it is told somewhere else. That's why I hold so much weight on if somebody finds out that I know before I get to tell them. That's why I hold that much weight, because I'm willing to tell them. So if somebody beats me to the punch, that's more of my pressure there. That's where my pressure comes from, and my stress comes from. But like, I feel like that's more of the loyalty in me. When I'm loyal, like, me being loyal, and versus, like, not being scared somebody gonna find out. Like, I don't give a fuck if you find out. Like, if you told me something and I want to tell somebody else, I may even tell you I'm gonna tell somebody else, and or I will ask you, like, what's stopping you from telling them? Like, I don't get that. Like, I don't get why you have that secret. But that's just me. I don't want like that. Like, that's just me. So if you don't want your shit to get told, trust and believe. Don't tell me shit especially if you think I'm gonna condone it. And I know that even if you told me something happened in the past, I still don't believe. I would feel like both of y'all don't deserve that. Like, I don't believe in getting back by cheating and stuff like. But that's just me. But yeah, so she find, like, whatever he told her, he mentioned me, and she gets mad at me, calling me a liar and stuff like that, and and he takes it a bit far. Well, I see, and I even hesitate to say that, because The only reason why I was like confident to say he takes it a bit far, because I'm like, I'm including him mentioning me. Like that's kind of a bit far. Like you can find out what you want to find out. Without even mentioning me. Like I have nothing to do with it. And if you find out it's true, like really, how is it my fault? Like you should be thanking me, okay? But she was trying to turn it around as if I'm lying. And then he ends up snatching her phone. Choking her out in front of her kids, and so telling me I have to leave with my son and have me put out all my stuff on the curb, and wait for an Uber, wait for a ride, or all that type of stuff. And like I said, I was already making plans earlier, so I knew a little bit about this shit hitting the fan. But I was just trying to make it until the next day. Honestly, I was like, okay, and it was a bit late. It was getting late, so I didn't understand like why I even was dragged out that long. But anyway, and then she goes take it a step further. She calls, because this is my brother through adoption. So, but she calls his real siblings, like his real brothers and sisters through mama or daddy side. And, and we don't really get along like that. For some reason they hate me, like, and I'm not saying that I've never done anything, but like all the time, every time that something happens, it's because it happens fast because of how much they hate me. Like I could say a small thing to them, and because they hate me so much, they will blow it out of a proportion. And because I am a peacemaker, because I fucking healed from a lot of shit. Okay, healed from fucking hitting you if you said something wrong to me. Okay, cursing you out if you looked at me wrong. Okay, I healed from that. I healed from having to be that, but I have it in me. Okay. I have it in me. But the way the criminal system is set up, you ain't gonna get too much out of me. Okay? You ain't gonna get too much out of me unless you endanger me. Okay? Unless I can retaliate back with equal force and claim self-defense, you're not gonna get much out of me. But because you're doing all of that, know that. You're not gonna get much out of me, but guess what? I will call the fucking police on you. Because when you doing all that, I know you got a record too. You got a record. Okay? So, one police phone call where I'm feeling threatened now, because I don't feel like hurting you, it will take care of you. Okay? So she calls them, and because they hate me so much, they immediately start blaming me and saying like she gotta get out right now and all this type of stuff. And like I'm just saying that I'm not gonna get out. I was gonna get out. I believe wholeheartedly in what Jesus said. If you are not welcome somewhere, gladly wipe the fucking dirt off your fucking feet at the fucking door and get the fuck on, basically. Okay? I curse mother, father, God do too, and that includes Jesus. And if you don't think so, you got a demon in you, bitch. Okay? I suggest, or you could choose to get on board or go somewhere else and talk to the Lord. And lady, I don't know what you're here for, because I spit nothing but the love, magic, and truth. And that includes uncensored contents too. And I start getting an attitude because it's that bitch. It's these bitches. They fucking here. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Y'all had me cry at first because I'm like wondering why the fuck y'all still in my energy. Y'all hate me that much, okay? And they hate me for no fucking reason. They just fucking roaches, okay? They even a family full of people who are blessed and cursed with ugliness, okay? No matter how you look at these bitches, they are ugly. And that's how you know somebody is demonic. No matter how you look at these motherfuckers, you can't see no beauty in them. If you fucking pointing out beauty, it's really superficial. Or it's really like, oh, that's different for you. Because the bitch I'm talking about, like she always wear wigs. And I told her ass like, oh, your hair looks nice. I'm straightening the ponytail, whatever I said. But, I said it as if, oh, that's different for you. Like, you normally don't do that, right? But the bitch hair is fucking stupid, okay? It's fucking unhealthy. She put a little bit back in the back, and you saw all the see-through through her hair, how it's all breaking all off. Bitch, you need to cut that shit off and start over, bitch. Okay? But yeah, calling them motherfuckers and they claiming everything. Oh, you better leave right now or we're going to come over here. Oh, come over here. Come over here and bring violence around me and my son. Okay? Like I said, I would just call the police, and if you do something to hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you back, okay? Because now I'm in mama bear mode, okay? But yeah, so I'm not sure that's what happened. I didn't want to fucking mention them bitches. But they wanted, I guess they wanted me to. God wanted me to, in general, to let you motherfuckers know y'all ain't no fucking body. Like I stayed there for a long time. Okay, and no bitch came on. Okay, still in the fucking area. Then the bitch I was getting into it with, she told me something. Yeah, don't try to be scared and leave now. I did not leave. Okay, never left. Okay, took me a while to leave because it was fucking late. And y'all thought y'all had me, huh? God said, ha ha, bitch, ha ha, back, ha ha. She's always gonna be covered and taken care of. You better watch out. You better get out soon before you stay forever. Before I fucking start fucking with you. That's why I call my mommy Cleo Mommy Mary. She could be a Mother Mary or she could be a Nightmare. And she gonna give y'all motherfucking nightmare. She gonna serve y'all one up real quick, okay? Called the mama too. Called they mama too. Like I said, we're related through adoption, okay? They didn't want nothing to do with their mama. Their mama didn't want nothing to do with them. Yeah, the divine wanted me to show y'all this. It's a camel. So Bathsheba, and actually, Bathsheba is closely and highly related to my mom, and they're and Cleopatra and Bathsheba, they're pretty much the same person. And they deal with secrets. And then camels are about journeys, the secret, but the camels also don't play. Y'all know, like, camels are, they're like how donkeys are, like if you get on their nerves, they'll kick your ass. And then if you get on the camel's nerves, they'll spit on your ass, okay? So that's what Mommy Mare is trying to do. I mean, Mommy Mare, Mother God is threatening y'all with, okay? But yeah, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to show it or not, but I hope y'all liked it. Yeah, I had this painting for a long time, and I just, I hid it like it was a secret. And because, all this is happening to me, my son, and, I try to, like, just hold on to what I have, like how Paul says in 2 Corinthians or 1 Corinthians, like, I learned to be content, during my trials and tribulations, and just appreciate the good that I do have. And this is my representation of Ganesh. He's another piece I've had for a long time. And so, and he's like more in his mammoth form, the things that the elephants that existed before, evolution or another era happened. Mother Gigi like to say eras means error. Like it was an error in time, okay? So now we started over, okay? But yeah, so sorry y'all, I did not mean to spend that much time on that story, but it also ties back into all that stuff. But yeah, like and what they not realizing is, like, they telling me get out of a house that I'm gladly wanting to get out of, like like I'm wanting to get out of a pissy ass house, like, wanting to do whatever I need to do, because I didn't want to sleep on a pissy ass couch. I'm bougie because I brought my air mattress. I come in and, eat whatever they have and then go grocery shopping and replace every item, even if I didn't use it all. But because they shared with me, I replaced every item that I ate from. Chips, down onto condiments, okay? Condiments. I don't have to do that. I don't have to. But that's how they treated me. And you know what I did? I got every last thing I bought. Because when I did replace it, It was ate up in 1 or 2 days. And then I went grocery shopping again. And actually it was that day. All this happened. I went grocery shopping. And I was even hesitant to do that. But I needed to, because this was gonna happen. And imagine if, I mean, it probably would have made me feel lighter, but imagine if I needed a way to feed my son. I could figure out a way to go warm up some actual food. But they thought I was going to get so mad I was going to leave everything, but I got every last thing except for the sour cream. Yeah, I replaced sour cream, a whole thing of sour cream, after just getting a scoop of it. Whole thing, okay? Replace barbecue sauce after maybe getting 2 scoops of them. A whole bottle. But I took everything. And I was about to replace the syrup. I already replaced the syrup once. I was going to replace it again and leave it. But I didn't get to open it, so I took it too. Every single thing. You know what they did? You know what this bitch tried to say? I was taking her food. And the only reason why I bought food is because my son does not eat a lot of what they eat. They still eat Kraft macaroni. I don't. My son would fucking laugh at me if I try to fucking give him that. Okay? I don't know if y'all saw that video. Like, I was using Kraft macaroni to stand on my fucking phone. Okay? And he was like, cook. I'm like, you don't want this. You're going to laugh at me. Okay? But I just like, you want to play with this shit? Because he wouldn't eat, he wouldn't dare eat that shit. He look at everything like it's disgusting. Like, if it's not his mommy's food, his mommy's touch or love, he say yuck. He said ew. Okay? And my baby is tuned in, so he probably fucking know what the fuck you tried to do to that shit. Like, or what the fuck you didn't do to that shit. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I took every last thing because God told me to. Like, I was like, I don't care if this shit defrosts and I gotta throw it the fuck away. At least you ain't getting it. You don't deserve my motherfucking food. And I don't buy no fucking cheap food at all. I barely buy processed food. I barely buy frozen food that you ain't gotta cook. I barely buy that. And even if I do buy frozen food that you ain't gotta cook, I still will fucking make it like it's a gourmet fucking thing. Okay? Ooh, man. Anyway. Yeah, I be having ideas on that. But yeah. And then she gonna have to say I took some shit that she bought the last time anybody went grocery shopping. Yeah, them been. And she said I took her chocolate chip waffles. My baby don't eat chocolate. Like, I tried to give him that because it looked like it was a hit for the kids. I tried to like let him taste one. Actually it was just a piece of one. And I showed him where it came from, and he did not want it. So, and I don't eat that type of stuff. Like, if I'm going to eat that type of waffle, it's going to be a plain waffle, okay? I don't do none of that extra shit. Like, or I'm going to make the fucking chocolate. I'll probably make the fucking chocolate chips. My ass. But, I'll put the chocolate chips in there my damn self, okay? But yeah. Trying to say I take that chicken nuggets and all this type of stuff. Yeah, even that. Like, I bought chicken nuggets, they gone already. So the fucking chicken nuggets I had, that was because it was for my son, and he don't normally eat chicken nuggets. He don't normally eat, like, he's not really a meat eater, like, but when he likes something, he'll eat it. But yeah, so especially if it's something I cook, like, he love, like, all, like, any meat I cook, especially fish. He loves fish. So yeah, I know he a mermaid. Yeah, he was a merman. Okay, he used to be a merman. Okay, what up, King Neptune, Poseidon, Olicon, Triton. Okay, see all that divine masculine energy. Okay, and then they're like, yeah, trust and surrender. So I got that actually here. Surrender and trust from this card, divine masculine. And I actually wrote a freestyle song. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that story I was talking about. Like, I feel like some of that stuff is happening, or if you went through something like that in the past, they want you to handle it like that. They wanted you to handle it like that. You felt bad for taking all your shit. You didn't leave them not one thing. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's so easy for me to replace. I don't want to replace it. Okay, I shouldn't have to replace it. Okay, so if you're gonna make me go through inconvenience, you're gonna go through one too. Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, Angus burgers and shit. When you go and buy the actual, the ones that still say 80/20 and shit, nah, I do Angus burgers, bitch, okay? You ain't gonna get it. Like I said, it'll thaw the fuck out and I have to throw it away before I left it, okay? Then get mad because I brought a bunch of chips, to replace the first time. So they went off, and then my baby didn't even get none, like not even like, because he don't really eat like flavored stuff either, like, so he don't eat a lot of the stuff that they eat like normally. I like cereal and milk, all of that. He don't eat none of that, and I don't eat none of that, okay? So like when I did do what I did, like I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna buy this for them, and then have my son, at least when he wants chips, he'll have his own. And they got mad because they thinking I'm hiding chips. I'm like, I bought chips, and then even if you say I touched your chips, because they say, yeah, you touched our chips first, and I'm like, okay, and I replaced them. I probably took 4 bags of chips. I'm giving you that. I'll give you 4 bags. I don't think it was that much, but I'll give you 4 bags. And I bought you 2 18 bags packs of chips after taking 4. So that means I just took 2 chips out of each box and let you have 16. 32 bags of chips, okay? And my baby didn't get not one. So you're mad because I buy him a 10-pack bag of chips. That is just one flavor, and I want them for him because he should be able to have chips when he wants to have chips. Well, like, even if somebody's buying something, like, so even if I bought it and say you can have some, like, why would you eat it off from me? Why would you do that? Like, why can't I have some too? Like, I'm sharing with you. Why can't I have some? Why is it a second thought for me? So that could be a lesson about sharing with somebody, or like how that is toxic. Like, some people feel bad for getting mad at food, but it's not even you getting mad at food. It's like, dang, why can't I have some too? Like, that's how I look at it. I'm not trying to be sneaky. I'm not trying to count people out, single people out. I'm not trying to do that. So if you have a problem with that, I don't really know what to tell you, because I'm gonna care about my son first. Honestly, sometimes I go shopping so much for him, I forget. I think I've even mentioned that before in one of my readings. Like, I go shopping, like when I'm at the grocery store, I'm thinking about just all the stuff that he wants, and he would definitely eat without a doubt, because I be feeling like that's the least I can do, because he don't eat a lot. I'm like, okay, I would get everything you eat, because you don't eat a lot. Like, that's the least I can do. So you should never run out of it. You should never feel like you didn't get enough of it. Like, because that's all you eat. And I would feel bad if I just focused on what I ate and then at least didn't have your bare minimums that would let you eat. So, but yeah, and I was even earlier, I was even mentioning how the girl that was causing all this mess, or all this mess started from, she's like only like 9 years old, and they go to work every day, and they barely have like alternating off days. So most of the time the kids are there, and it's 4 kids and it's 1 baby, and they barely feed that baby. They always leave him out because he's picky. So I'm getting in trouble for fighting for that to not happen, just because you're picky. Like, you go hungry, and that kind of grinds my gears, because when I was in foster care, that's what my adopted, the lady who adopted me, because I don't like to call her mom, lady who adopted me, eventually started doing it, because she started off like knowing that I came from a foster home, who she kind of forced me to eat things I didn't, but I still ate. I still ate what I needed to eat to feel like I'm not starving, at least. But I get to her and she's like, oh, I don't force you to eat what you don't want. But she took that fucking shit to heart. I'm not gonna force you to eat what you want, and I ain't gonna give you what you want. What the fuck? So you gonna let a fucking 2-year-old fucking starve because he picky? Like, I swear. And I need to say that. So yeah, you think I'm important? Okay, see how important I am. See how important I am. For you to just treat me like fucking trash with my son. If it was just me, I wouldn't. I don't think I would be mad. But I don't really expect much because look how y'all treat your own. And not only does the siblings say that about the baby being picky, like the mom even says it. Like, he's so picky, so she'll fucking cook a whole meal that he may or may not eat, and barely will fucking fix his plate because he's picky. So that's easier for them. Let one less mouth to feed. Is that right? No. Ever is it right. I grew up not even feeling like I could gain weight because I didn't eat that much. I didn't eat that much because I was picky, and motherfuckers didn't feed me because I was picky. Like, what? That don't even make sense to me. If I couldn't do that to my son, I wouldn't dare do that to my son. I wouldn't dare. Ever. Okay? I would go hungry. I would spend all the fucking money on him before I let him go hungry because he doesn't eat this. Well, you don't eat this. I don't know what to tell you. Like, what the fuck? Well, I'm gonna. I've always cooked multiple meals. I expect to cook multiple meals, but at least he eats. At least I know he ate. But I'm looked at wrong because I'm enforcing that type of stuff. Or making sure that happens. I shouldn't have to keep replenishing a fund or a food fund or a food supply because people just choose to disregard me even though they're eating my shit. Okay? I hate to fucking be mad over food. But yeah, so get out now, Divine Feminine. Or stay forever. And Divine Masculine, trust and surrender. Surrender and trust. Okay. So hold on, y'all. I didn't know it was that long. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna have to go. I didn't think I was gonna do that, but I wrote a song and I can't do it because I have to go now. But thank y'all so much. What up, Demon? Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like the video. Thank you so much for giving me your time today. I'm gonna go off and bye.